Coming up in this video, mediumship development training.
If you have any questions as we go relating to the topic of this video, drop them in the comments.
Drop them in the comments.
We do have an offer at the end to take your metaphysical business from basic to bodacious, but only if it works for you. For those of you that are just getting to know us, I'm Heather.
And I'm David.
From ZenRoseGarden.
In the world of parapsychology, a current popular theory is that most ESP, or extrasensory perception, is actually precognition, okay? And it kind of makes sense when you look at it from an animal instinct and subliminal primal awareness kind of perspective, from perception of the mind.
The theory is that we receive this information on a non-conscious level that amplifies our decision making, which could be in the positive or in the negative, just depending on an individual's mental and emotional maturity.
So, of course, the goal would be then to achieve a better awareness and build a better bridge between that subconscious awareness and your conscious decision making.
Which also kind of begs the question, why not retrocognition as well, which is remembering things or knowing things that happened before you that you had no awareness of.
So with this idea that we are in reality a non-local awareness, right, with a temporary physical body that is independent of space and time, we have the ability to time travel in theory.
So time travel, I mean, we're not talking about physically, we're talking about consciousness. So I'm going to give you an example and let you decide, because it's kind of a crazy story that happened in 3 parts. So it has to do with 3 different dreams. My mom's and mine as a kid, and mine when I was pregnant with my daughter. I guess I'm telling 2 pregnant stories. Maybe I do a lot of telepathy when I'm pregnant. So the first one my mom told me about it, she said that she dreamed about me, had already had all her kids a while ago. And she said she kept having a dream of a little girl in an elevator that was about 3 years old. And she'd reach down and the little girl would look up and she looked a very specific way. And she said, I knew you were coming. And then you were trying to tell me in this elevator that there was one more kid. So 10 years after my mom had all her kids, I popped in and she was like 46 years old, 45, 46 when I was born. She was done having kids. I'd be pretty upset if I had a kid at 45. But so anyway, she's like, the little girl in the elevator was you. When you were that age, that was you. She said, you were sending me a message that I'm coming. I had a recurring dream about a little girl that I was going to have. So this little girl had blue eyes and kind of fair skin. And I went, I guess I'm going to have a blue-eyed kid. Then when I was pregnant with Savannah, I had a dream that I was pregnant in my dream and went back in time, walked up the sidewalk of my mom's house, and I met her as she was pregnant with me. Like in my dream, my mom opened the door. She was pregnant with me. I told my mom about the dream and about the things we talked about and what was in the space. And she goes, that happened. She said, that was what that looked like. That's what I was going through. That was what was happening. It was like we had a meeting, 2 pregnant women in this dream, discussing being pregnant, and you're pregnant with me, I'm pregnant with your granddaughter. It was kind of a trippy dream, but my mom actually confirmed some of the details in it. So that to me is sort of like
beyond just extrasensory perception and into the realm of time travel.
But I don't think that's out of the realm of possibilities for everybody. Once you kind of tap in and become more aware of your ability to kind of toggle back and forth in time like that.
Or I should say beyond the realm of subliminal perception.
Right.
Okay, so the details that were shared and validated go way beyond anything that Heather could have possibly known.
And that kind of falls into the types of thing that Russell Targ and physicists are studying. Like, how is that possible that we can go forward, see examples of things that happen, and go backward and see examples that happen,
right, without any knowledge, right, without any validated experience or details of the situation. Now it is time for that offer to take your metaphysical business from basic to bodacious, but only if it works for you.
We've learned that self-growth and developing your superpowers go together like sushi, Sapporo, and sake.
And that is why we created our signature subscription membership, Zen Ed Academy,
where the science of self-growth meets the magic of mysticism.
So what do you need to do to get into the Academy and become part of that revolution? All the info down below. If you like this video, hit that like button. And for more mind-hacking pro tips,
be sure to subscribe.
And click that bell to turn notifications on.
So you're the first to know
when we drop drop a new video.
Or go live.
And we know that time is a valuable and precious resource, and the fact that you guys have chosen to spend that with us, we absolutely appreciate that. But most importantly, leveling up your skills, taking your life and your business to a whole new level, we absolutely honor and appreciate that even more. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you in the next video.